Hey guys, Jeff here. It's been a while since I made a Kodi video update. I've had a few people asking me how they get the newest builds on their system. I thought I'd go ahead and just make this quick video to get you up and running. Now the build we're going to use is called Spinz TV. It's one of my favorite builds. There's many of them out there. You can install whatever you want. The process is pretty much exactly the same. And if you're not sure or you have a request on a type of build you want installed, just go ahead and message me in the comments below and I'll definitely go ahead and try and get that video up for you. Anyways, let's get right to it. We're just going to jump on the web here. We're going to type in Kodi TV. It's going to bring up the website. You're going to click on it. Over here in the corner it's going to say download Kodi. They have a couple of different versions out right now. One of the top builds, or the release candidate as they call it, is version 17. I haven't had any luck using that version with the Spinz TV build that I use. So I normally just come down here and I use the current release, which is like the latest version that's stable, and that's 16.1. So just go ahead and click the installer. I have Windows, so that's the one that I'm going to download. If you have a different system, Linux, Mac, Android, whatever, they're all here. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and close this off. Quickly go over here to the downloads folder and run as the administrator. Go ahead and install all the features. One of the things I don't use is PVR. Some people do. It's up to you whether or not you want to have it installed. It saves a few megabytes. It's not really a big deal. Actually, we could just leave it. But it's not a feature that I actively use, and the people that I set these boxes up for, they also don't use them as well. So takes a few seconds here to install that. While that's installing, actually, I'll show you how to go and get the Spinz TV build. So you're going to go to Google and you're going to type in Spinz TV repo. Right, and you're just going to look for it. And the parent directory is going to be called repo.spinztv.com. Make sure that you're selecting the right one. Right here, actually. And then, of course, it's going to, I think they have their server set up to check for DDoS attacks. And there's a repository and a plugin for this. I personally like to use the plugin. The repository works just fine, but the plugin is just simple. So I'm just going to go ahead and click plugin.program.spinztv 1.2.1.zip. That's going to download. Alright, that's all done. Close that off. Now Kodi's also done installing. I'm going to go ahead and click finish. We're going to close this off. Then you're going to open the start menu and type Kodi. It's going to look something like this. You're going to go over here to programs. Hit OK. So I'm not sure if you saw how I did that, so I'll just back out really quickly. Go over to System, and then click Add-ons. And you should get a window like this, or just keep hitting the two dots, which is like the root directory, until you get a screen that shows My Add-ons, Install from Repository, Install from a Zip File, Search, and System. You're going to click on Install from a Zip File. And then I'm going to choose the C drive because that's where I save the files to. It'll be under Users, which will be me. I'm docx99. Go down here into the Downloads folder, and if you see, there will be the plugin.program.spinztv that I downloaded from that repository site. I'm going to go ahead and click that. You're going to get a message up here in the bottom right hand corner that's going to, a whole bunch of different little add-ons are going to install, and it's going to let you know. You just let that finish. You just take your time, let it finish. There should be a screen that pops up and prompts you. If it doesn't, then after it's done done installing, you just click on My Add-ons and you select the Spinz TV. See, it popped up. So currently no build installed from Spinz TV. It's just letting you know that you have nothing on here. And I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to click on the build menu. Oh, we had something else pop up here. It's just letting you know, like, thank you for being a part of the Spinz TV. We're going to dismiss that message. We're going to click the build menu. Oh, Kodi apparently has stopped working. That's terrible. So we'll just go ahead and close that off. Not really sure why that happened there, but, you know, could be anything. So we'll just reopen Kodi again. And as you can see, you have messages at the bottom that Spinz TV telling you that it's cleared your cache. So all I did here is I just went back into where it says programs. There's now a program add-on for Spinz TV. You're going to click on that. As you can see in the bottom, it's working. And you're going to get all these options. It's got the add-on installer. It's got Android Zone, speed test, maintenance, Spinz TV Pro. That's the one you got to pay for. But the one we're going to select here is the Spinz TV builds. We're going to click there. And then you're going to get all these different options here. You see that? Now there's the 16.1 builds. And then it tells you there's Krypton, which is that latest version that I told you not to use. I'm not sure if that works yet or not. I'm going to have to test it out. And then there's the Jarvis build. This is the most stable build right now. It'll tell you the number beside it. 16.1 means that that's for Jarvis. So just go ahead and select that one. It's going to give you these options. I always do a fresh install. That way it wipes any of the extra data out of Kodi that could be there. Anything that could interfere, I just go ahead and click that. See, and it says, do you wish to restore your Kodi configuration to default settings? You're going to click continue. Yes. It's basically going to put Kodi back to the way it was and then install the Spinz TV over top of it. So we'll just give that a second here. It shouldn't take long. I have a pretty fast internet connection, pretty fast computer too. Alright, that's done. Let's give it a second here to finish loading. Alright, it's just taking its sweet time here. Not sure why. There we go, 100%. Now it's going to actually install the package. It's taking its sweet time. Depending on your computer setup, this could take a little while. Usually it takes me about 10 minutes to install the entire thing from start to finish, if there's no problems. And there we go. It says to save your changes, you now need to force close Kodi. Make sure you do this. Okay. It's going to close it off. It's not going to reopen it. You're going to have to go back to your start menu and type Kodi. Open it back up, and you now should have a screen that looks something like this. Give it a second here to load. Now you see mine started off in windowed mode. That's not a big deal to fix that. You can just select the app by clicking on it and then hit Alt and Enter, and it should full screen your build. Give it a second. If you look up in the left hand corner, you have a whole bunch of updates happening. Make sure you let those let them go through. Every time you boot up Kodi, you should close Kodi off and reopen it, and let the build like update itself. It'll constantly be updating all the time. If you're having trouble watching videos and stuff, then this is probably what the problem is. You need to close it off and let it update. Alright, once everything's finished downloading up here, you'll see that there's no more downloads, no more updates. And that's it. You're pretty much ready to go. Once the updates are finished, you can You can select a program like Salts or Exodus and give it a try. We'll just do like a quick little streaming all sources error. Check the log for more information. Well, apparently that one's not working. Nope, it works. It needed to update. That's why you need to let all the apps update before you go ahead and use them. And there will be tons of updates, guys. Just let it happen. Walk away, go have a coffee, something. See how stream all sources updated? That's why I was getting that error. Very good idea to let this stuff update, otherwise you're going to have problems trying to watch your media. Alright, looks like we're good to go. So we'll go ahead and we'll give that one more try. We'll go under movies, click Salts. And we'll just, I don't know, we'll go under movies here and try something popular. We'll go to popular movies. As you can see, it's working up here in the corner. It's downloading the list. Usually when you do this once or twice. Here's Deadpool. This is a fairly new movie. We'll give that a try, see what happens. As you can see, there's still updates going on in the upper right hand corner. Apparently it installed, would you like to switch to this skin? No, I'm going to stick with the stock skin. I like that one better. I've actually checked out the Mimic skin and I had nothing but issues with it, so use that at your own choice. If you do happen to do it, if you do happen to use it or install that skin, you can go back into your settings and change that later. You have to look. This one says, most of these are going to pop up and they're going to try to get you to go to these websites. I just usually hit cancel, guys, and it'll just try another source until it works. And as you can see, this is playing in full 1080. Pretty good quality, actually, like very, very good quality. And that's it. That's pretty much all you need to do to get yourself up and running. If you have any other questions or you want to leave any comments in the section below, please feel free to do so. Have a nice day.